with 20 career wins. So a pretty good open as the breeze comes across the track. But a pleasant breeze, I've got to say. And the runners soon be moving in. Mr. Cruz, the first to load. Mr. Cruz, Zukaz for Ruddy goes in, wearing the blue cap. Now, next to come up will be Music Award. Speedy customer on his day. Probably prefer 12 or 1300 for Music Award, but he'll improve off what he does today. Kalashnikov, who we saw trial at Longreach 2 weeks ago, goes in. Feel the Roses in the Graham Rewald colours comes up. Carbors, the sand specialist, comes up into line. Carbors, the last start Murumba winner. Haralban and Morricone. Favourite Kalashnikov, $2. $2.50 Haralban. $3.20 Mr. Cruz. Merv Cullen puts on the light. Race 3 here at Barcaldine. Kalashnikov drawn right in the middle of the pack. Wants to get over and done with Kalashnikov. Racing. Mr. Cruz off the inside begun pretty well. There goes Haralban spearing across from out wide and is going to take up the running easily. Down the side, Haralban leads, getting up to second. Music Award. On the fence, Mr. Cruz, Kalashnikov. Going back through the field now is Carbors, who's wider. Then we got Morricone, Zukaz, and Phil the Roses is last of all. Down the side, and Haralban is your leader. Up on its outside, Music Award. Mr. Cruz off their back, 3 deep, 2 back to Kalashnikov, Carbors. Then we got Morricone, Zukaz, and Feel the Roses. Well into the straight, and Haralban is your leader. Levelling up on the outside, Mr. Cruz, and here's Kalashnikov presenting in a foul swoop. Mr. Cruz goes up on the outside, her Kalashnikov comes on, and Haralban's still there. It's Haralban and Mr. Cruz. Haralban with a strong kick on the inside, ridden hard by McDonald. Mr. Cruz trying late, Haralban. Too good for Mr. Cruz, Kalashnikov. Then we had Music Award, followed by Carbors, Morricone. A long gap back then to Feel the Roses, and last of all, Zukaz. To your winner, double to Michael McDonald and Patrick O'Toole and Haralban. By Pelazzotti out of Tactical Miss, a strategic mare owned by Shani and Kelly O'Toole, Miss M.L. Oliver, Joel Gleeson, T. Monaghan, L. Gleeson, D. Gleeson. Lots of local owners involved with Haralban, who made light work of that outside draw, got across and was able to dictate terms. Good ride, Michael McDonald, 10 out of 10. Has beaten Mr. Cruz, who levelled up momentarily with 300 to go, by Schwazier out of Hollyweird, a Schnitzel mare. Jason Miss and Tony Schofield. Kalashnikov, good first up run by Capitalist out of Rough Rider, flying spur mare. Emma Bell, Tony Schofield. Number 5, Music Award, will be officially fourth. But a double to the O'Tooles. 3/4 the winning margin by 3/4. Good run, 56.03, 56.03. The winner's time. Haralban made light work of the outside gate, got across. Mr. Cruz levelled up with 300 to go, but had sufficient kick in the locker to win. Haralban first, by Pelazzotti out of Tactical Miss, a strategic mare, owned by a stack of local owners, trained by Patrick O'Toole, a winning double, and well done to Michael McDonald, a winning double, a running double in fact as well. 7 second, Mr. Cruz, Jason Miss and Tony Schofield, 1 Kalashnikov in third for Emma Bell and Tony Schofield, and Music Award, who went toe-to-toe with the winner early and finished up in fourth placing. 3/4 by 3/4, 56.03, correct weight to tidy it up.